Shalom, family trendsetter. All praises be to the Most High Power, Hashem, for allowing us to see another day. Family, it is hot. It is hot out here, man. I don't know about your city, but my city, we're almost close to 100 2 days in a row. And man, I'm telling you, they always talk about this hell. If this ain't hell, I don't know what is. This is hell, man. This is a condition that we're living in. Like I told y'all before, we're spiritual beings kicked out from amongst our creator, whoever he, she, or it is, on this prison planet as a do-over. Some of y'all been here before, maybe myself been here before. Maybe we didn't get it right in the last dispensation, so we're back here to relive out this hell, this punishment, in this body, this meat suit. You know what I'm saying? That's carrying out this motherfucking punishment. And boy, I tell you, oof, I'm not one for the heat. I'm from the Caribbean, but I do not like the heat. That's how I know I got that demon blood in me, that devil blood, because they don't like the heat either. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, as I'm driving, man, I'm thinking about life. You know what I mean? Are we enjoying life, family, or are we just existing and shit? You know, like how you have some people get into a car accident, God forbid, it won't be any of y'all and shit, but some people get into a car accident, they become vegetable, they can't move. You know, they are paralyzed from, like, say, the neck down or some shit. How do you call that life? That's just basically existing. So I have a question for y'all. If you was to be put in a situation, God forbid, they like to say God forbid right now, you know God for me is Satan, but for argument's sake, I'm gonna rock with the name God. Let's say the Most High forbid. Most High forbid. If they, let's say they had to make a decision whether to pull a plug on you or any of your loved ones. Are you guys prepared for that? Is there anybody that have power of attorney? Let's say it's just you and your wife, significant other, and it's just y'all and y'all don't have no kids, or maybe, you know, your kids is grown, y'all are elderly and shit, don't have that much family members around because everybody just, you know, went on to be with the Most High. Or not all of y'all, but some of y'all. And, you know, it's just y'all. Do anybody have a say in what happens to you in the event, God forbid, you, let's say, on life support, right? We need more incubators. We need more incubators, defibrillators, whatever the hell they put you on, life support. And somebody got to make a decision whether or not they're going to take that artificial pump out of your mouth to keep you alive. Do you have somebody set aside? Do you even want to be resuscitated? Like for me, I'm a DNR and shit. If I get to the point where I know I'm going to come back and be a burden on my family or my wife or anybody, my kids, I'm a DNR. Do not resuscitate. You know what I mean? If I'm at the point where I'm ready to go meet the maker, I don't want man to decide that I'm going to be here. Now, I'm not suicidal, that I'm not, but I'm just saying, you know, if I'm going to become a burden, for example, like now, right, everybody got to get up every morning. I'm not talking about the one that's on unemployment and shit. I'm talking about the one that's actually have a job, able to work. You got to get up every morning, same routine. You know what I'm saying? You may get the weekend off and shit to enjoy one day, maybe Saturn Day, the day you worship Satan or Saturn, right? But then you got to get ready, put yourself back in gear on Sunday, the day they worship the sun, for another work week. So, you know, a lot of y'all have beautiful homes. You got, like, vehicles like me. I got a whole bunch of vehicles parked on my block in my driveway and shit. Can't enjoy it. Got a scooter. I can't do none of that shit because I have to be constantly working, because in this dispensation, this hellhole, although it appears, right? It appears, I was going to say the deception, but it is a deception. The deception that we're living in, saying that you're living life, which we're really not. You know what I'm saying? Only that less than 1%. They're the one that's really living life, but they call it shot. But we're like fucking worker ants, man. You ever look at like an anthill, right? And see these worker ants, how they go and they gather carcasses of dead insects and shit and bring it back to the lair. That's what we are. Because, you know, I'm not putting my business out there. I'm not trying to be braggadocious. I'm not being braggadocious. There's nothing to be brag about, because none of this shit belongs to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just basically renting this shit. My home, that's a mortgage, because mortgage means death, right? Debt. Put myself in debt and shit, a mortgage. So I don't own this shit. So yes, like for example, I have a nice home, right? I have, like I said, I have a couple of vehicles, because I'm you know, I have a transportation business, and I also have personal vehicles. And I have toys, you know what I'm saying? I have firearms that I can go out and, you know, go shooting and stuff. But I don't have the time to do none of that shit, right? None of that shit, because guess what? I'm a slave on this prison planet. You feel what I'm saying? So, I guess what I'm saying, or what I really need to say is this, family. We got to get ready for what's to come, because it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, especially for black people. Some of y'all white people too, so-called white people, because y'all not really white, different shades of red, right? Pink people. It's going to get worse for y'all too. So what I would suggest that y'all do, if y'all live in a city and not able to get out of the city because of financial situation, y'all need to start planning or prepping and gathering stuff, non-perishable food out in the event, God forbid, right? I like to say God again. I say the Most High forbid that they do decide to bring federal agents into Chicago and New York City and these urban cities. And these federal agents that they're bringing, I don't think it's necessarily to lock y'all up. It's basically to gather intels. What they're going to do, they're going to use these agents to infiltrate the community. You know what I'm saying? They're going to pay members of the community, probably gang members, to go out there and, you know, who knows what. Because, see, in order to find a solution, you have to create a problem to get a reaction. You feel what I'm saying? So Donald Trump right now don't have anything to stand on. He don't have any more leg to stand on and shit, because he's losing in the polls. I think he's a double digit behind Biden, another motherfucker that I don't like, don't support either. But it is what it is, whatever. This is their kingdom. Let them fight amongst themselves. And because he don't have any leg to stand on, he's going to do what he can to create a problem, to get a reaction, to find a solution. Now, the solution that he's looking for is another term in office. He's buying himself some time. Because, see, Trump knows once he's out of the office, family, he's going to jail. Him and his fucking caveling kids, they're going to jail because they have done a lot of criminal activity. It's only because he's a commanding thief of United Snakes of America why right now you see them running free, I should say. But they're going to be locked up, because I promise you, should Biden go into office, which I believe he will, unless Russia don't intervene, as well as China. As much as they talk about China in America and not whatever, nah, that's just what they want y'all to believe. So when China get him back into office, because remember, his daughter, right, or his wife, or his girlfriend, because I think his daughter is his girl, because I hear a lot of rumors about him and his daughter, but I'm not going to, you know, say anything about that on this particular video. But if Trump is not able, family, to win over China and Russia to get him a second term in office, right? I think what's going to happen, he gonna find asylum in Russia. That's what I believe. Mark my word. You know what I'm saying? I believe he's going to find asylum. That's one of the reasons why he's buddy with Putin. You feel what I'm saying? And I also believe, once again, that before this year is out, you're going to hear of a death of a world leader. Okay? It's going to be something very, very surprising to many of y'all, but not to me, because the Most High already revealed to me what's going to happen and who it's going to be. Hopefully I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Because I don't wish death on anybody. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm lying like a motherfucker. Absolutely, I do. I wish death on my enemy. Absolutely. I wish death every day on my enemy. Matter of fact, I pray for death to come forth towards my enemy. Because, see, when Goliath was King David's enemy, I don't think King David loved Goliath, like how in the New Testament it tells you to love your enemy and turn the other cheek. So I already know that there's two different God in the Helio-Biblos Bible, and I'll follow the one that says a life for a life, right? That's the one I like, because that makes more sense to me. You feel what I'm saying? So yes, I do pray for death towards my enemy every day, but for the most part, I don't want nobody just, you know what I'm saying, if it's the Most High will, hey, I can't stop it. But I do believe that we're going to hear of some kind of incident with a world leader this year. I don't know who it, well, I'm about to say I don't know who it is. Yes, I do. And I know a lot of y'all are speculating who it is. Y'all probably going to be wrong, you know, not who you think it is. You feel what I'm saying? But it is. But again, family, I believe that Trump is going to create some kind of situation for him to, because I think during a crisis, you cannot remove a presidency. I personally don't even believe it's going to be an election or a selection going on. It's not. I really don't believe it's going to be an election come November. I really don't. I just have this feeling. Now, could I be wrong? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? This is a feeling that I'm having. You know, hopefully, some of these feelings that I've been having for the last couple of months is wrong, because, you know, I just see a lot of devastation on our way. But family, I just want to come on here and just, you know, just once again plead with y'all. If y'all are living in the city, please, for my Chicago subscribers, because I got a lot of Chicago subscribers I have family members as well as friends in Chicago, and they do subscribe to my channel, and y'all already know, you know, what's the dealio that going on down there, because a lot of y'all put me on, you know what I'm saying, on point, let me know that a lot of these shootings are not being done by black people. There's the police going around killing people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have first-hand information. So for those of y'all dumbasses that say, oh, that's bullshit, and I'm sure many of y'all that's saying it's probably police, you know what I'm saying, agents watching my motherfucking channel, you know, giving me thumbs down on videos. I already know. But yes, it ain't just black people doing shit. Not saying that black people ain't doing shit, but it's a lot of these gang bangers are actually being paid to go out there and kill people, kill ops. You know what I'm saying? Kill opposition. Where they getting the guns from? Remember, Chicago, it's not a gun state like Virginia and other states. Even Maryland is not a gun state. You could buy a rifle. Like I got a couple rifles and shit to protect my family. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. You know what I mean? But Maryland is not a gun state. You could get a gun, but you gotta go to a lot of channels, and I do plan to go to a lot of channels to get, you know, my license to bear armed. I'm talking about my concealed carry license. That's what I plan on doing, because I'm legal here in the United States of America, and I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't have any record and shit. Yes, some of y'all may think I should, but you know what? One thing with Trendsetter, I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing when I was doing it. So I never really put myself in a system, because I already know how it is with these devils. Well, family, again, if you're able, you need to get out of the city. If you can't, you need to start stacking up, because when they bring those boots on the ground, first they're going to bring the law enforcement, what they call federal agents, to come in and to gather intels just to see who's Pookie and Ray Ray and how many weapons they got and what they up against, and then they're going to bring in the military. That's exactly what the fuck is happening. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to happen, I believe, before the summer is up. Like I told y'all in my past video that we are going to martial law lockdown. And that's what's happening. Y'all can believe this shit or not. It's up to y'all. But with that, I'm going to say shalom, peace, and blessing.